To eat or not to eat? That is the question. In this video, we're going to go over 3 feasting and fasting protocols that I have personally used to lose and maintain 200 pounds. Also, make sure to stay until the end of the video where I will share the protocol that I use to break through a weight loss plateau. Now, I have practiced almost every fast there possibly is, and I have kept the ones that better fit my lifestyle. During this specific period of my life, I practice mostly OMAD, 1 meal a day. But who am I anyway? Well, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Talita from Shrinking with Keto, and throughout my ketogenic journey, I have lost now over 200 pounds and reversed my type 2 diabetes. Now, throughout this journey, I have helped and coached plenty of people reach their goal, and I hope to do the same for you. There are 3 main ways that I have personally practiced feasting and fasting, and the first one is quite self-explanatory: alternate day fasting, otherwise known as ADF. ADF is where you fast one day by not taking anything with caloric intake, not even a drink, and feasting the next, and then repeat fast and feast every other day. If you want to know more about alternate day fasting, you can go ahead and check my video above. Now, how much weight you're going to lose by practicing ADF? Well, that depends on, you guessed it, what you eat on your feasting days. What I would do for maximum weight loss is actually eat keto on my feasting days by maintaining a high fat, moderate protein, low carbohydrate diet, and then fasting obviously on my fasting days. If you want to go even more hardcore and completely accelerate your weight loss, then on your feasting days, you can go carnivore. Carnivore is basically a 0-carb diet, which would actually imitate some of the fasting during your feasting days. And for more carnivore, check the video above. The second feasting and fasting protocol I use, as I mentioned earlier, and the one I am currently practicing, is OMAD. OMAD is 1 meal a day, where basically you fast for 23 hours out of the day and you have an eating window of 1 hour. Now, if you want to do fasting and feasting, during the feasting time, the 1 hour window, you shouldn't really be having only 600 or 500 calories like I was previously having. Personally, because I'm a woman, it kind of messed with my female hormones. So during the quarantine, because we were in lockdown for 6 months, I actually practiced feasting around 1,200 calories during my eating window, something that sat much better with my lifestyle. So I would fast for 23 hours and feast at 1,200 calories for 1 hour. I highly discourage you break your fast with a combination of fats and carbohydrates. Your body is very sensitive and you're going to spike insulin regardless what you eat, but there's a very high spike in insulin when you eat carbohydrates and fats combined, and guess what? You will be storing much more fat than you would if you do not combine these two. Of course, if you want to know more about how the ideal way of breaking a fast is, I have a video on that too. Before we move on to the last way that I practice feasting and fasting, and the one that broke through my weight loss plateau, well, one of my weight loss plateaus, let me interrupt you for a second. If this is the first time you're seeing this pretty face, let's make sure it's not the last. So please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and ring that bell icon so that YouTube can let you know every single time I make a new video for you. And please feel free to ask me anything you want down in the comment section below, and I will try my best to answer every single one of your questions. Back to my last feasting and fasting protocol. The model I am mentioning is 2-5. Basically, I feast for 2 days and fast for 5 days. Now, this is done in 2 different ways. One way is that I eat whatever I want for 2 days without counting calories or macros or anything. And now that I am in maintenance, guess what? I eat some carbs too. And then for 5 days, I practice one of 2 fasting protocols. I either practice an 18-6 fast, where I fast for 18 hours and eat my meals, a strict ketogenic diet within a 6-hour window, or OMAD, where I fast all 5 days for 23 hours and I have my 1,200 or less calorie meal in 1 hour, a 1 hour window. Again, Throughout the 5 days, I am practicing a strict, healthy, and clean ketogenic lifestyle, and I am feasting for 2 days. That broke my weight loss plateau. If you have gotten any value out of this video, I will kindly ask you to press the thumbs up button, as this helps YouTube take this content and push it out to more people that need it, just like you. So there you have it, my 3 feasting and fasting protocols and how you can implement them in your everyday life. And as always, chin up, or you know by now, the crown slips.